All right, just real quick energy update, just so we could remember what's going on right now in the transits and which polarity the planets is present in, and what is it, what are we becoming more aware of at this particular time, things like that. So right now we have a stellium in Capricorn. The Sun is in Capricorn, 7 degrees, and Mercury and Venus been in Capricorn for some time now, but they're getting ready to leave there in a few days. For the most part, our attention and our conscious awareness as far as how we act is going to be directed towards building status, building structure, uh, you know, us creating some kind of situation where we can have stability, security, and safety. But that manifesting based on status and reputation. So, for you to have the material security and safety, you got to create some kind of status, some kind of reputation. What is your career going to be like? What is your reputation is like? And Pluto's been in Capricorn for a long time. Pluto, which is like one of the you know spheres that are a little more outer in the atmosphere and things like that. So its influence doesn't necessarily is not as heavy as the sun, which is the closest, which is one of the closest awarenesses as far as spheres and things like that. And as far as the moon, because the moon influences our mood, our feelings, and our feelings constantly change and things like that. But so the moon has the fastest rotation, so our feelings constantly change, but we gotta be subconsciously in tune so we can even see that. So like I was saying, Pluto's been Capricorn in a while, so we've been needing to give death to our old way of gaining of our old status, our old ways of wanting to be seen, how we initiate and go about creating structure in our life from a practical standpoint. Because a lot of these things that the shadow garden presented to us as far as variables, our spirit might not want to do that. You could be presented with a job and things like that, but you might not necessarily want to do that job. You might not resonate your spirit. You might not carry harmony in your spirit. So right now God is giving us the opportunity, or the monad, as far as the variables, that the cards that are laid in front of us. Not saying that you have to follow this, but the cards is basically saying, yeah, right now change status, change structure. If you already have status, if you already have structure, then this energy is nothing new to you. You haven't been feeling bad. You haven't been feeling like something is off. But yeah, right now, just keep in mind we have a stellium in Capricorn, so these are the things that our conscious awareness is going to be going to. We want to initiate new ways of creating structure, new ways of initiating business, new ways of stabilizing and things like that. As far as how we get our material security and safety, and we have to give death to these old ways of going about that and to create a new way. Because if um, if you're not empty, you haven't gotten rid of that old belief as far as what you can attain for your own personal status, then you won't be moving forward towards new status. So check your alignments, check your charts, look into where you have your Capricorn energy, because that's the house, that's the area in your life that it's going to affect the most and things like that. But yeah, energy update.